here's UBA for you, and today we'll talk about one other topic about relationships. It goes without saying that the biggest feature of the relationships that unite people on dating sites is the distance that stands between them, especially if it is a Western man and a Russian lady. So, how do you make your long distance relationships work? Actually, it's up to the man and the lady to decide whether they turn these circumstances into advantages or build a wall of 1,000 kilometers between themselves. Of course, the biggest drawback is the lack of physical contact. As it often happens in difficult situations after a hard working day, we need a warm embrace of our beloved instead of dozens of words. And it cannot be changed with any excuses and persuasions. But imagine how sweet the embrace will be when you finally meet. On the other hand, the advantages of this situation should also be noted. For example, your relationships are not hampered by banal life. In addition, you have a lot of time to spare which you can devote to self-development or study topics that your second half likes. Thus, you'll never be bored together and there will always be something to talk about. While separated by distance, communicate as often as possible. Talk about everything. Say what you thought to wear for a walk, or talk about how to prepare the morning coffee. Talk about everything you see and feel. Despite the distance, try to do some things together. Fortunately, 21st century technologies allow us to see and hear another person who is on the other side of the globe. Try to cook dinner together or take a walk together, just describing everything you see around you on the street. Create opportunities for communication and use them as often as possible. Another important factor in their relationships is understanding the possibility of misunderstandings, and this can be common where the language is different and how a message was read with the wrong intonation. In this case, it's so easy to make a mistake. So remember how important it is to keep emotional stability with each other. By the way, don't forget to please your loved ones with surprises. And distance is not the option here. No matter how far you are from your beloved, there's still a way to surprise them and forget about the separation for a while. And now, most of all, remember that distance is only a temporary circumstance, and only you two decide the duration of its temporality. I think it's all for now. Try to think about all this and see you.